What is up, YouTube? Fanta here, and today I'm doing my top 5 E3 game predictions. Now I'm not really putting this in any order of any kind, more of, I guess it kind of has an order of most likely to least likely to happen. So let's go ahead and start with number 1, Gears of War 4. Now this isn't completely confirmed as of making this audio recording / video, but I mean, they've already done the beta for it, they've already done a lot of trailers, and they've shown off some gameplay as well. So I feel like it's pretty easy to say that this game will be featured at E3, if not playable. I'm really hoping to see a later version of it, just because the open beta really didn't show what the game is actually going to look like, because I was told numerous times after I did my review of it, saying that the graphics weren't very good, that it was in fact a pre-alpha. And if it is indeed a pre-alpha build, it's obviously not going to look like that when it comes out. So that's a very, very good thing. So now I just want to see what it's actually going to look like when it does come out, or at least close to what it's going to look like. Coming in at number 2 is Crackdown 3. They showed this off either last E3 or the year before, and I saw this game also shown off at another game expo, and it looked incredible. Now they haven't shown any actual gameplay that I know of, so that is really what they need to show next, besides just game trailers and quote-unquote game engine tests, like showing that buildings can fall apart and other things like that. So they need to actually show somebody playing a real copy or real build of this game, because I want to see what this game is capable of. The first Crackdown was one of my favorite games for the 360. It was such a fun experience playing co-op, but the second game really did drop the ball. So hopefully the third one can pick it up, do an alley-oop, slam dunk it, and be another amazing co-op, open world, sandbox, crazy third-person shooter, because I loved exploding things, evolving my character, and just seeing how many vehicles I could collect, because that was a cool little feature. You could just bring them back to the garage, and now you can use that vehicle whenever. Number 3, the new Assassin's Creed. Now, they of course come out with a new Assassin's Creed game every year, so honestly this should be higher up in the list, in fact higher than Crackdown 3, but I haven't seen this game confirmed yet being shown off at E3, so it is just a prediction. I do, however, think they're going to stick with the tradition of releasing it every year. I heard a rumor that they're going to stop doing that with Assassin's Creed, but when I see it, I'll believe it. So if they do decide to wait and make it a 2-year cycle, they still might show off like a trailer, or at least announce a new Assassin's Creed that they're thinking of making. That is just my guess. Number 4, we're getting into the games that are kind of likely to show up, or at least I really hope they do at least get announced, and that's Red Dead Redemption 2 is my number 4. I loved Red Dead Redemption. It is one of my favorite games of all time. If they make it backwards compatible on the Xbox One, you bet your ass I'm going to be playing that multiplayer again, because it was so much fun leveling your character, getting new weapons, and new horses. So that was a ton of fun. I loved the different events and modes you could do. You could just start a free-for-all out of nowhere. You could start a team-based deathmatch game, and you could also just ride around the entire game map, shooting at civilians, working with your friends, trying to get a big bounty on your head, having people trying to hunt you down. Just everything about that game was so much fun. I sunk so many hours in that game, and I really want to see a sequel. Number 5, Elder Scrolls 6. Now this is of course number 5 because it is the least likely to happen. I don't think it will happen. I guess this is my prediction, so I predict it could happen. It is a very distinct possibility that they'll at least announce this game. I don't think they're going to show any actual gameplay, but if they do, if there's any kind of hint at it, it's going to be probably a trailer or a teaser trailer, kind of like what they did with Fallout 4 several years ago, where they just showed the pan out with the TV, just kind of like they did with Fallout 3. Now, I'm not really sure what they're going to do with the new Elder Scrolls game, or where it's going to be set, or anything like that. It's going to be completely up in the air, just like every Elder Scrolls game. You can't really predict what it's going to be like, but I at least predict that they will at least announce a new Elder Scrolls game just to kind of tease people about it, because people are really wanting a new Elder Scrolls game because Skyrim was huge. It was an amazing seller. I remember the midnight launch when I was working at GameStop. The line was out the door and down the street, and I think it reached to like the dirt lot that was near all of the buildings. That's how many people were there. It was crazy. One of the best selling games of all time, I'm sure, and if they come out with the new Elder Scrolls, it's gonna sell like hotcakes. Elder Scrolls Online didn't do so well, but that's because it was from a different developer and because they took the MMO format, which sort of kind of worked in the Elder Scrolls realm, but it didn't work as well as that single player experience we all know and love in Skyrim, which you can also mod the hell out of, and I'm sure a lot of people can't wait to mod the hell out of Elder Scrolls 6, and it's not even out yet. So those are my top 5 games that I think are at least going to be announced at E3. Gears of War and Assassin's Creed, or rather just Gears of War, and hopefully Crackdown will be playable, just because Gears of War 4, like I said, we've already played the pre-alpha game. Now we just need to play a beta, hopefully. And Crackdown 3, I think it's been long enough for them to at least have an alpha or beta build for us to look at, or hopefully play. That would be awesome. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys like these type of videos, definitely give a big thumbs up just so I know you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't seen our videos before. Have a great day, guys.